Welcome to our first winter in Konohana. Obviously, we should make something with bamboo.
Because Japan. What?
Because Japan. Or China, or wherever that comes from.
That doesn't look like a dumpling.
You can kind of tell, music is a little different now. I think I prefer the original version. So I'm gonna go ahead and expand my field. Because I want to see all of the trees that I can make. And I want all of the fruits. Because I need them for recipes. And after I've expanded the fields to a certain extent, I'll be able to get another field in which I'll be able to put makers, which is how I get things like pickles.
Oh, okay.
It's a protracted plan, though. For a while, all she's going to be doing is just clearing out trees on my farm.
Mole!
But on the plus side, I'll be able to put in a bunch of trees now.
So it's not so much a farm as an orchard now.
Pretty much. Trees are an investment in the future, because you're not going to see them for a while. I give her more fluffy wool. Here it is, the snowboard.
All she did was take your skateboard and rip the wheels off.
Basically. She does the same thing as Rutger, where she puts a little signature on the underside.
No one cares.
Giant Hutchin. Final kingfish. Not quite the final fish period, though. Because I think I'm missing one of the more common fish. It's just for some reason I never caught it.
Oh, is this the character?
This is the character. I think we need Nathan up to 2 flowers before she shows up. Fuck her. No, she really hasn't. I love how people worship the Harvest Goddess, and she's one of the most useless characters in any game.
Yeah.
This is Elisa. She is the final bachelorette. She's a pain to try to woo.
At least she's cute.
At least, yeah. She couldn't find the Goddess Spring. She's literally 3 yards away from it.
I have no sense of direction.
Where do these people come from? There's no roads that lead to this place. That was the game doing a hop. I didn't do that myself. That's bizarre.
I'm so excited to bring you to the church.
It's just like a kid. I'm going to church when I don't want to.
Yeah.
I do like Elisa, if only because her requests actually get me rare wines.
Odd that a nun is giving you wine, but...
Well, rare special wines. Like, there's communion wine, which is probably as basic a wine as you can get.
When I was little and I had to go to church, they gave me communion wine in finger quotes because it was really just grape juice.
Yeah.
Yum.
Bonk. Bonk.
I've never gone snowboarding, but I did go skiing occasionally a couple times for a class trip. And then I tripped over a snowboarder in front of me.
I made it into the house, yeah! Not a helicopter on my way out of here. So now we're putting that glass of wine that I've had in there all month to use. It's very well preserved, though.
At this point, it's vinegar.
It's so pointless that we can't use the other alcohols that we get for recipes as well.
Yeah, seriously. What a hard recipe. I put it in a cup.
Flounder, it's taking me away.
Again, not an eel.
Nope. And I think that's the final fish in the game. A basic mackerel. You get those by sneezing in Rune Factory 4.
Wait, what? I need to play this game.
Did I know? I knew that before you did.
You just take the goddess's head and shove it into the water.
Here it is. Here's the broken request.
I'm so excited.
It's a cute detail that Nori takes over for Gambe in the winter.
Aw.
But she wants me to harvest her crops. That's gonna be difficult.
Nori, I'm not sure you have this farming thing down.
The way the requests work, they only work for the day that you've accepted them. I thought it'd be a case of, well, I'm done. So I just have to go and talk to her. The game didn't realize that, though.
Oh my god, no.
She even says, thanks for the help. And nothing happens. So I think, great, it's busted. So, guess what I had to do?
What?
I just had to go somewhere and water something. And then it worked.
Oh my god.
I didn't even care that I didn't get a reward for that. I think it was supposed to be a request to water the crops, but something got mixed up in the coding somewhere.
Yeah.
I think daikon salad uses bok choy, which is why I haven't made it yet.
Still so bitter about the bok choy.
I'm very bitter about the bok choy. Moussaka.
You see it in the clouds.
I think it took me a while to make that because I always had good cheese, but I never had regular cheese. And that recipe only uses regular cheese.
That cheese is too good for us. What?
I'm patiently waiting for noon so I can start the festival.
What the hell?
When you're jumping on that fence, you're automatically bouncing. So I kind of like this festival. Depending on the year, one of 3 people will actually make a snow sculpture. The first year, I think, is Shang, but we missed that. But we are going to be seeing this year's one, and the 3rd year. For the 2nd year, it's Mako. And he's a crop guy.
Therefore, snow. It just looks like he's trying to catch snowflakes in his mouth.
His sculpture is a actually pretty impressive giant turnip.
What? Wow.
I don't know how he made it stick like that. He turns to Dio, harvest that, you piece of shit.
You just take a shovel and dig it up. And the festival was ruined.
You can make giant crops like that in Rune Factory 4.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
What you do is you plant crops in a 2x2 square, the same crop. Then you have to throw this thing called Giantizer on it. And then the crops, once they're matured, they'll be really big, but you need to keep watering them, and then they'll combine together into one giant crop.
I need to play this game. After I play Rune Factory 3, if I can ever get my emulator to work.
From what I hear, you can basically skip to Rune Factory 4. It's apparently the best in the series.
Yeah.
But then you need a 3DS, so...
So I'm still fucked! Wah.
So that's a cute little festival. Finally, bok choy!
You're so excited. Does it take another month to regrow?
I planted so much of it. Because I got shit to make up from that. Like the daikon salad. I don't know how long I've had that small blue crab in there.
It's just been alive for a little while.
Because you need specifically the small blue crab for the crab stew.
Can't be a large blue crab.
Wonder why they emphasize it's a mandarin. Because regular oranges don't exist in this world.
Look, you're in Konohana, it has to be a mandarin.
I can't remember if I actually earned all of that chocolate, or if I thought, fuck it, I'm just making the chocolate. And then I action replayed it in my inventory, but we're cooking all the chocolate now.
You just got impatient.
Just fuck you, game. I want my chocolate party cake. I'm not waiting until I get a Miller.
Oh, now I want cookies.
Chocolate fondue sounds awesome.
Kaylee has made it very apparent that she wants a chocolate fountain at one point in her life.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, and I have promised to make it happen somehow.
What a surprise!
You can make chocolate donuts.
I think you just rubbed chocolate on donuts.
Basically, yeah. Just put chocolate in anything and makes it great.
Basically. I don't think it's that easy. I don't think I just sprinkle chocolate on already made pudding.
Every time I see that black egg, I just flash back to that Ashens video.
Ugh, I skipped that one because I could not handle it.
No? Oh, it was bad.
Straub soft chalk. Eat my straub soft chalk.
Get out, sinner.
This is a sacred place. Shut the fuck up. The 17th is her birthday, and ice cream is her favorite item.
Her eyes are huge.
Yep. She's very anime. And I think I got the red wine from her. Or maybe it's another case of, fuck it, I'm just cooking.
Yeah.
If anything, this is me showing that you can cook with either the glass or the full bottle.
What is sangria?
I think it's wine mixed with fruit. Or if anything, that's how you make it in this game. Fluffy Wuffy!
Yeah!
It's not alpaca yarn, but she calls it alpaca yarn.
Close enough!
Like she's trying to use me as a guinea pig.
Grabs your nose, tilts your head back, forces it down your mouth.
Now, something I remember, which apparently is not the case, I don't know if it was the case in the 3DS version, but the New Year's Festival, after you did it, I thought you would get a nice big collection of buckwheat flour. Because I remember that happening when I played the 3DS version, but it's not like that in this one. Feel free in the comments or the thread to let me know if I'm completely wrong about that and I just dreamed that, but... it disappoints me.
It's gonna be okay. He's dancing again!
Stop being happy.
You break his little dancer dreams.
I'm gonna shear him with my axe. He just does not stop. He loves it here.
Little ballet shoes on his little alpaca feet.
Still bored. Okay, now let's go to the festival.
New Year's!
Cam's not amused. I did hard work with that bok choy, but that's about it. But next video, we will begin Year 3. And oh boy, do things get amazing in Year 3.
Oh, jeez. I can't even imagine.
The carts that we get are some of the greatest things ever. And simultaneously the worst.
One of them's just like a giant clown head.
They're probably better.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
They're giant something.
Oh god. Just dread and anticipation. In case you didn't know, I really like plants.
I like that conversation. It's just an acknowledgement. We're one-dimensional. She likes plants, I like horses, and we're fucking dumb. So we'll see you in part 20. Prepare yourselves.
Oh my god.